Hello and welcome to the Ruslan G channel. My name, as you probably guessed, is Ruslan G, and if it's your first time to the channel, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe because when you do, you will become an absolute Jedi master at investing, personal finance, and personal development as well. So in this episode, you're gonna learn exactly what knowledge it takes to get started investing so you can emulate this and avoid doing this. So let's dive right in. Welcome back, long time no see. First, I wanted to go over some of what we covered in episode 1 of the Investing 101 series and kind of the beginning elements of investing. This is part 2 of that series, so if you haven't seen that video, go watch that first and I'm gonna link it up here, and remember to come back to this one so you don't miss a single thing. In short, in the previous episode, I covered the importance of just starting to invest versus trying to time the market and jump in that convenient moment, in that small pocket of time where it does happen to crash and you get super lucky and you know exactly when it hits the very bottom and you're an absolute genie.
Watch this.
And you know exactly when that moment hits, you get in, put all your money into the right stock, into the right investments, and then it climbs up. That's a dream come true, but it doesn't happen to 99.999% of people. Knowing that is like winning the lottery in Las Vegas. But what I can tell you is a good rule of thumb, and what a lot of the greats in investing will tell you about a term called dollar cost averaging, which happens to be one of the most effective ways to just start investing. All this means is if you had $1,000, you should slowly buy into the market, maybe $100 or $250 at a time over the course of a short period of time. And this can be done most effectively if you have a decent amount of disposable income coming in and you can continuously contribute into your portfolio. Next, you want to lower your risk when investing by diversifying. Now, if you don't know what diversification means, all it means is having a lot of your eggs in different baskets instead of having all your money in one basket, right? And how this works really well is if you buy good companies and ETFs with good long-term growth potential, when you diversify, you want to pick companies and ETFs that are in different sectors that have a lot of data behind their future growth. And we'll actually get into how to evaluate a company and future growth in a future episode. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel and that bell icon is turned on as well. And when searching for these companies and ETFs, one thing you must remember, and this is really important, is that previous returns on something does not ever equal future results. But the main thing to note is as long as more people are using the company or product or service, and the company is continuously expanding and improving, that is a very good sign of stock growth and more money in your pocket. So now you might be sitting there scratching your head, so what companies should I be buying? So as far as companies go, what you should be looking for, and I would try to stay in the realm of companies you're familiar with, you probably have either used their product or service, you currently use their product or service, or you've had an experience with which will determine a good potential for growth, right? Personally, I would avoid companies that are not adapting to change or innovating at all. Blockbuster. The companies you want to look for are companies like Amazon, Google, Apple, Samsung, Nintendo, Sony, Square, and even Tesla. These companies that are innovating on a daily, weekly, monthly, and even yearly basis and increasing their value proposition to their customers. They make their products look good, and thus the consumer wants to own their products, right? They take care of their customer, and thus the customer wants to use their products, and so on and so forth. And as long as they stay innovative, and as long as no one comes in and takes over their market share, they are going to be some of the best companies to invest in the long term. Next, we have ETFs, and I actually explain what these are in the previous video, so if you've seen that, great. But a safe bet with these are picking ones that pay you a dividend and are very well diversified. So even if the price goes down in the short, medium term, due to like a downturn in the market for a short period of time, your money is still earning you money over the long term. And the way they do that is by paying a dividend. And a dividend is essentially just a payment for you holding that company's stock. It's essentially a reward for being a good person and investing in their company and believing in them when maybe others didn't. And again, I have listed these before, but I'm gonna list them one more time. And remember, this is not financial advice, but here are some good ETFs that I personally have some money in, and that is DHS, SPHD, VOO, and VONG. So the next question you might be asking yourself is you're trying to probably figure out what is a good and kind of responsible amount to invest each month or each cycle that you want to invest. Some people want to invest weekly, bi-weekly, pretty much every time they get paid or something like that. Or some people like to get paid every month because they pay their bills every month. So it's up to you as far as that goes, but here's a good way to calculate that. So I actually have a video on budgeting that I made in the past. I'm gonna go ahead and link it up here. And you might wanna check out this video because it will help you budget. So you know exactly how much money you're spending on maybe unnecessary things. And then you will be able to save a whole lot more, which leads you to be able to invest that extra hard-earned moolah. And if you haven't started investing yet because you want to know more about investing before you start and you're a little nervous about investing, you might have already lost thousands and thousands of dollars just simply by waiting. So go sign up using the links in the description box below, because all of those links that are in the money links section, like Robinhood, Webull, and M1 Finance. So make sure you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm and share this video with a friend or family member that might find this valuable. It does take a long time to put these videos together, so all I ask is that you like and subscribe if you want to see more great content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.